description of this video, and she went away. Oh no. And welcome to the Mod Squad. I'm your host, Kevin. Joining me as always is Felix.
What's up?
And we have a special guest, Miss Bam artist, Toni Vingle. How's it going, ma'am?
How are you guys?
Pretty good.
You're doing
Just
great.
chilling, relaxing. If you do not know Toni's work, she was the horror box, the FunHouse art prints in the July horror box. So there you go. That is some amazing art. I love
was.
that art, by the way. The colors in that just pop.
One
So
thing I
good.
told Kevin is because of the print, because I've never seen the movie. I'm like, I'm gonna check out that movie now. I really, because of the print, it was just so detailed. It makes me want to check it out. But as I always, how long did it take you to sign 3,000 plus art prints?
I was given like it said once the prints got to me, I would have 3 days to sign them. But we were up in West Virginia visiting family for the 4th, like a day and a half. So I had to pull all nighter. I was up until p.m. on Friday. Like I started like home on Wednesday. I've been driving for like 6 hours, but I still managed to sign a few. And I just started like Thursday night, and I was up till 5 p.m. Friday. Just like
how long into it did your hand start cramping up?
Getting the cramps.
It wasn't too bad. It's just kind of, I was like, had to stop and think like I've been. I hope these say my name, because I've just been doing some kind of motion. Lost a pen. One of the pens died. So luckily we had like a lot of them, but it started dying. My hand started dying, but made it through. So it was like
what?
And it was
At
just,
what age did you discover your talent for being an artist?
Well, I started just drawing when I was around just I feel like every kid draws, or at least colors. Really liked my dad and I would do like SpongeBob drawings, or we'd get like a Marvel inside, draw different superheroes from that, and then I moved on to doing like graphite, my favorite actors and actresses and musicians, and then 5 years ago I started, and I still like to do like graphite art, colored pencil art, but I digital art a lot. I feel like there's a big misconception around it that it's like digital art, and I mean it is in a sense, but a lot of people think that when I say digital, copying and pasting something, but it's still very, very similar to traditional art. It's just and layers and like there's.
So you and your dad started. Just your dad was along with you then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would sit at our kitchen table, and he'd pull out some SpongeBob book, or like I remember they got me a Spider-Man book when Spider-Man 3 came out. So I was just obsessed with Spider-Man and all the different villains and superhero contests, kind of, instead of being like, because he didn't want me to get bored or anything. So he was like, I challenge you to draw Spider-Man the best.
Okay. So y'all had like little competitions. Well, that brings me to one of my questions. Since you were sitting around at the kitchen table with your dad drawing like SpongeBob characters, which one of you drew the best Squidward?
That to my dad. I could never nail the head. He's got a weird head. I could do Patrick. I on Patrick. He was my best. But I think my dad. We were tied on SpongeBob though.
Okay.
Well, what was your first big commission?
Ooh.
Or your first commission?
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of it comes from like first ones I can think of is one of my cousins. His dad had passed away. A drawing of his dad, his grandpa, him, and his sons. So I did a family portrait, and I've gotten into doing pet portraits, which is funny because I do horror art, and then I balance it out with puppies, dogs, and cats, and then
Well, you gotta have balance. You gotta have a little balance there.
How did Bam contact you? How did that conversation go?
Kind of felt like too good to be real because I just got a message through my ex. Hannah is her name, and she was just like, "Hey, seeing your art, do a horror box." And I was like, "Horror? That you had me at horror." Like,
Yeah.
And then I just like switched to emailing her, and that was just quicker. And I had never, which is what the box is for. So
right.
She had me watch the movie, and I was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Hannah's cool. Hannah's really cool.
Yeah. All right. I listen to, like, when I'm editing, like Kevin was saying earlier, I do the editing for these videos, but I can't listen to like music with words in them because it just takes me out. So I have to listen to like Duel of the Fates or Hello Zep from Saw. Even the Wonder Woman theme, the new one, I just play that really loud as I'm editing. What type of music do you listen to that helps you create?
It's kind of nice, but mainly I kind of like heavier music. I've got a Bad Omens hoodie on, like a heavy rock, but recently I've been getting into like deathcore, which is always there's a band called Slaughter to Prevail. They're like a Russian kind of deathcore band, and that's just because there's so much going on. It just like I just dusts me focus because it's trying to focus on the music, but the music is so like that. I've listened to you talking about like instrumental music. I love the Doom soundtrack. Like it's one of my favorite like soundtracks of all time. This is my favorite video game, but has been getting me into K-pop a lot. So I've got K-pop.
You got horror, K-pop, death metal,
Yeah.
K-pop, and puppies.
That's all of it.
As long as it's not slow music, I'm good. It needs to be like Bring Me the Horizon. I'm just like, oh.
My sister's getting into K-pop, and I just don't see how or why. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't either, but she showed. There's a group called Stray Kids. Of them, I've never listened to K-pop in my life. Maybe like BTS because they're everywhere. I've never K-pop, and then she showed me Stray Kids, and I was like, oh, okay. It's enjoyable.
Well, you in your bio, you mentioned in 2017 you were surprised by your dad with the iPad Pro. How easy was the transition from traditional to digital art?
That's a good question. It was pretty like, I don't know if I was overestimating it, but it wasn't as tricky as I thought it'd be. But 5 years, I think it depends a lot on the program too. I use Procreate. I feel like a lot of people, and it is really. It wasn't too drastic. So it like responds to your pressure and the angle that you hold it at. I mean, it's almost like drawing, having an airbrush or a liner or do whatever.
That's cool.
So it's got a lot of cool. I'm still like kind of discovering new like textures, new blending techniques. It's really fun. The first digital piece I did was actually just try it out. I've got I'm obsessed with this movie. I have no life apparently, wise. And yeah, it's just kind of
cool. Who is your biggest artistic influence?
He's a concept artist. I hope I pronounced his name right. He did work on it also.
Oh, okay.
He's on a lot of horror movies, but they released after it Chapter 2 came out that showed a lot of the concept art that was done for it, and I concept art, so I'm like, man, that is so cool how he can just be given a clown murders children. What do you got? And it comes all these, yeah, he's just the first person that comes to mind.
All right. What is your favorite part about being a professional artist?
I think it's like doing commission because you get a lot of people that like, it's really flattering. Also, when someone comes up to you and they're like, yeah, I cannot draw at all, so can you bring my vision reality? That's always a really cool feeling when I draw something and someone's like, oh, this is exactly what I was. But especially with doing horror art, I love like scaring people. Like, always funny.
I get it.
That would trip me out, not being able to do that. At first, before you started getting it, was it a little, were you hesitating a little bit? Or were you really good, like off the bat, getting their vision on paper?
Yeah, I mean, it's still some fun with each like new piece, because it's very frustrating when you image in your head and you just cannot translate it onto paper. It just but yeah, I definitely wasn't the best at it like off the bat, but I feel like I've been getting more creative with my pieces. My dad's always pushing me like, ooh, what about instead of this better? Like, just trying to implement different things so that, you know, it's not a cinch.
I got you. Do you have any advice for any artist starting out?
I say just trust yourself. We were talking about earlier, you know, being a perfectionist. There are a lot of pieces of mine that I've called done, but the second I call it done, I'm like, done. Oh no, that doesn't look good. But then like, no one will notice it. No one. They only say like, oh, this is so cool, and I'm like, yeah, but his eye looks just a little bit off. So I feel like, and I saw this really cool piece of advice for artists that was like, don't feel like you're making good art. Make bad art on purpose. Just push that negativity out. Don't, because you don't have to show everyone. You can just draw something horrible. Never let it see the light of day. But you know, got that out. Now I can move on.
I got you. And then my last question: what is your Mount Rushmore of horror icons?
Oh no. Okay.
Only get 4.
That is, oh man. Okay. Let me think. Pennywise, of course.
Okay.
He's got to be Art the Clown because he deserves more love.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that he'll become mainstream. I think Michael Myers was the first horror character to scare me. I don't know if it was a child.
Love Michael Myers. He's one of my favorites.
I hate him. Love him. He scares me. Oh my god, man. Last one. I hate to be Jason because he's another one that I've grown up loving.
Yeah. Hey, that just means Freddy's left off, and so's, you know, Leatherface and all of them. So.
I forgot Jigsaw. Oh, he's scary.
Oh. Yeah, we're big Saw fans here. Did you see that they're making part 10 coming up next year? I think it's going to come out.
Oh yeah, I've watched. I'm too nervous to watch the movies because I can't handle seeing someone's arm get like. I can't do it.
All right, we're going to finish it off with this or that. Okay.
Couple rapid fire questions.
Yeah, rapid fire. Soda or pop? Is it soda or is it pop?
Yeah, I say pop.
All right.
Yeah.
Bill
Depends
Skarsgård's Pennywise or Tim Curry's Pennywise?
on people are gonna hate me. Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise is drawing horror, so I have to. He scares me more. But in Tim's movie, or Tim's was a TV series, so I felt like he could do more. But
Did she just answer both then?
She did.
She's like,
okay,
I don't want no one mad at me. Just kidding. It's cool. Freddy or Jason?
Jason.
Okay.
Jason. Theater or home theater viewing?
Theater.
Psychological thrillers or slashers? What kind of horror are you more into?
I respect psychological thrillers more because they freak me out more, but enjoy the movie, I'll go slasher. They're just so easy. Just, oh, killer, people dead. Oh no. Fun. Just...
Cats or dogs?
What was that? You cut out again right when you said it.
Oh no.
I think you said cats.
Yeah.
Blumhouse or Warner Brothers?
Blumhouse. Did I? Okay.
Okay. iOS or Android? Why don't you say it twice?
Yeah.
Because it always comes through that second time.
Yeah.
Okay, iOS.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
And here's the last one from me. Traditional or digital art, if you can only do one for the rest of your life?
I'll never run out of supplies. So
digital. Gotcha. All right, guys, we are going to be doing a giveaway. Just go to Toni's Etsy shop. It has been scrolling the whole time down there at the bottom. We will also have it listed in the description of this video. And she went away. Oh no. Don't know what happened there, but
All right, guys. We love her art. We would love to see her back in Bambox. If you can, in their socials, email, PM Adam or the crew, let them know that we want to see Toni back. She was awesome, and we would love to see her back.
Yes, to enter the giveaway, just hashtag Toni down in the comments of this video. The contest is going to run till September 15th. Then we will pick a winner shortly after. So thank you very much, everybody. Toni, I want to thank you for joining us. I know we've had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we will make it through. Let's see. I do believe that does it for this episode of the Mod Squad. So for Toni and Felix, I am Kevin saying keep on bamming, bammers.
See ya.